Well, hey there, everybody. You know what you're doing. You're traveling with Jack and my heavenly wife, Pam. Yeah, this channel's got a little bit of everything. We travel, we cook, and sometimes we talk about the pandemic. Tonight, though, we're back in the kitchen for a quick and easy stir fry. You're saying, where's the wok? You know what? I don't have a wok, and I can still make delicious stir fry. Starting out, got some olive oil here. Sometimes I like a little sesame oil as well. We're going to start off with a little bit of chopped up celery and some onions. This is going to be a beautiful, healthy dish. Starting to sizzle just a little bit. I can already hear it. Now, with our salt and with our onion and our celery, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. Just a couple of cranks there. And a little dab of pepper. Looking good. Give it a little stir. And you guys know how we do this. We're going to get our onion and our celery to be just a little bit translucent. And trust me, we got several other things we're going to be putting in this, but this just kind of gets us started. Got a pretty good little heat going here. Now, you know what else is the key to being a good cook in the kitchen? You got to have a nice glass of wine. I'm having what they call, this is a Hogue Chardonnay. It was on sale. It's not an expensive wine. It's under 10 bucks a bottle. I got to tell you, it's pretty darn good. And that's going to go well with our stir fry that we're making tonight. So, that's going pretty good already. You know what's next? We're going to add a little bit of garlic. And you know what? I need to get a different spoon. So bear with me. Usually, I've got everything ready. Here we go. And I'm going to put in a pretty good sized teaspoon of garlic. Maybe even a little more. We are talking about an Asian dish, right? This is going to be a shrimp stir fry, is what we're doing. And there we go. Oh boy. Love the smell of garlic with the onions. Of course, the celery doesn't have much, but I just like celery. It's healthy to eat. So there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that down in my skillet. Looking good. Starting to get a little translucent. That means they're getting close to done, or where we want them. Okay, next up, this is so easy. I'm telling you, we're talking from stovetop to tabletop probably in well under 15 minutes. I did the this is a lazy man stir fry. I could have got all my vegetables, chopped them up, but I just got a bag of stir fry veggies from my favorite place, Trader Joe's. So, we're going to put those in there. And they are frozen because it's frozen vegetables, but you will be amazed at how quickly this begins to cook. It's already breaking up from the heat there. Now you could put a lid on. I could too. Maybe quicken the process just a little bit. But nah, we don't have to do that. There we go. What this has got, it's got a combination. It's got some snap peas, some carrots, some water chestnuts, some mushrooms. That's the variety pack that I like. It's really good. Now you could also, if you wanted to, and I've done this on occasion, get some type of hot peppers you might want to put in. But what we're going to do is we'll add some red pepper flakes in a few minutes to add that little extra kick we want. Now notice our sizzling has stopped a little bit because of course the veggies were frozen, so that kind of cooled things down. But it's quickly coming back up. I can tell that the frozen part is now getting away from that. Here we go. Might even turn that heat up just a little bit more. So, I mentioned some red pepper flakes, and we've got those. Here they are. So I am going to put some red pepper flakes in this. Yeah, I'm pretty generous. Again, that's something, season it to how you like it. Maybe you don't like a lot of spice, so you're not going to do that. Remember, too, I mentioned I used extra virgin olive oil. I'm a big fan of extra virgin olive oil. And I was out of it, but sometimes I use, they have a product at Trader Joe's called a sesame oil. And I'll put just a little bit of that with it too, and that kind of adds a little more flavor to it. But we're going to have enough in this that we're going to have some great flavors. So, we'll just give this a nice stir. And remember what I said about even if you don't have a wok, you can still do stir fry. A wok is nice though, the way they work. And Pam and I, we had one years ago, and through all of our moving, as you guys may or may not know, we have lived all over the country. Almost embarrassed to tell you, we lived in 14 states. People thought we were in the witness protection program. Nah, we just enjoyed the adventure of moving around. I don't know, call it an illness. Our kids were scarred for life. No, I don't think so. They both did pretty good. Both graduated college, both got jobs, and they're not living in my basement. I don't have a basement, but they're not living in the spare room either. So there we go. So that's doing great. Now, we're going to add turmeric. Lots of times you think of turmeric and, curry powder more as an Indian dish, but it's also used in Asian dishes as well. This is going to give us great color, and it's going to give us some great flavor as well. And I'm pretty generous. Again, I'm sorry, I don't measure anything. I just kind of go by taste and color. Oh yeah, look, we're getting some really beautiful color now. You can see that starting to turn a little bit more of a golden color. Wow. You guys are not going to believe how good this tastes when it's done. You get just the right things in there and you can't beat it. Okay, I got a little bit of ground ginger as well. Again, I'm doing this the quick way. You could get your own ginger and you could grate it, but this stuff works pretty good too. Now, I don't go quite as heavy with the ginger, but ginger is important to our dish. Okay. Oh, that looks really, really nice. I'm going to add a little more of our black pepper. Just plain old black pepper. And I'm going to add another crank of salt since we add those vegetables. We probably need just a little more salt. We've already got our garlic. Our color is looking beautiful. Now, depending on what you like, I'm going to add a little bit of veggie fried rice. Again, this is one of those Trader Joe's products that's frozen. I also use cauliflower rice. And I'm not going to use a lot though, and you can see. I'm just putting, that's not much. That probably wasn't even a quarter of a cup. And the reason I do that, it just adds a little extra texture to it. Just kind of binds things together just a little bit more. Look at our color there. Is that not beautiful? Yeah. So we'll kind of let that, it was frozen, but again, it will not take long. Liking our smell here. It's good. Someday they'll have smell-o-vision. I mean, if they could have Zoom and Skype, couldn't they do smell-o-vision? All right, now, we got our shrimp. Now, again, I'm just cooking for me. If you got a family, you're going to do more. I've got 4 jumbo Argentine shrimp. This is a great bargain. You get these at Trader Joe's. They're $10 a bag. They're wild caught from Argentina, these giant Argentine shrimp. And a bag will make, I can make 4 or 5 meals out of it. Now all we're going to do is just kind of place those in there. There goes our shrimp. So I got 4 nice sized shrimp. And of course we'll cut those up a little later on. Now shrimp, you have to be careful. You just want them to kind of pink up a little bit. Now these, you may get a little confused because they're in this turmeric curry type sauce that I've got, so they may look pink sooner than you think, but they're not going to be done. But you don't want to overcook shrimp. If you overcook shrimp, they get tough. So remember that. I mean, these are going to be ready in just a matter of a couple of minutes, and then we are going to be eating stir fry, shrimp veggie stir fry. Okay, now let's see. Our oil, we're about to run out of oil. So we may need to, I know it may not look that way, but I can tell it's starting to stick just a little bit. I don't want it to stick too much. Okay, if I keep moving this around, it's not going to stick. And there's my shrimp. Okay, I need to get my plate. I think I mentioned this on another episode. These were my grandmother's wedding china from, I don't know, the 1930s, 1940s. Mom and Pop Morris. They live in a little town called Hornbeak, Tennessee. real little bitty town, and this was my inheritance, was these beautiful dishes. You look at them there, they got silver around them. A lot of people say, oh, you should only use them on special occasions. Well, you know what? Anytime we eat, it's kind of a special occasion, and I think it's kind of a way to honor Mom Morris with that. So there you have it. This is going to be just delicious. You know what? I'll even take just a little bite here, see how our seasoning is with this. I think it's going to be just right. Let's see. Yeah, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, quick and easy stir fry. Did you ever think it could be that easy? Maybe you did. Maybe you're cruising around just looking for something different to make. Well, this is it. To review again, we started with some olive oil. We got a little garlic in there. There's our garlic. A little salt, a little pepper, a little turmeric or curry, whichever one you want to put in. Red pepper flakes, if you desire. A little ground ginger, and that is about it. So, this is complete. Give you a look there. It's pretty nice. Once we put it on the plate, it's going to look even better. Let's see. All right, you want to plate it? Okay. You stuck around this long. Now, you know what I like to do though? Because I just don't want giant shrimp. Here's something that Pam taught me. I've got these meat scissors. I'm going to cut the shrimp up. So I've got little bite-sized pieces of shrimp throughout my stir fry. And again, that was just 4 jumbo shrimp. But that's going to make a bunch of bites of shrimp. Really easy to cut these up. I love these little meat scissors. Let's see. Is that all the shrimp? I believe it is. Let's set that aside. Wow. This looks good. I hope you guys will make it. And don't forget, we always encourage you, if you will, subscribe to our channel. Traveling with Jack and Pam. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors all about it, that there's this crazy guy who can't cook, but he attempts to. He goes on hikes as well. All right, here we go. We're going to plate this now. Again, I wish I had multiple cameras like they do on the Food Network. But this ain't the Food Network, and I ain't competing with the Food Network because there's not many of you watching, but there's a few watching. Okay. There we have it. Shrimp stir fry, ladies and gentlemen, with veggies. Have a good one. Look forward to seeing you again sometime, okay? Bye.